Despite my devilish demeanor, I am quite the fan of the holiday season, which is why tonight you will be treated to a very special presentation of... I can't be reading this right.
Scott, just read your lines.
Yeah, that's a nice try. I'd like to, but there is no way someone actually made a movie called Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
No, someone did.
Try.
It's a real movie. That's what we're going to watch today.
Is it any good?
No, it's terrible. Me and West watched it last weekend. It's pretty bad. Yeah.
I thought we were going to watch Silent Night, Deadly Night.
You know what? And I thought I'd making seven figures. But here I am, working with holier than thou talent in some hole of a set. So how about you just get your stuff together, man up, and read your lines.
The first time I heard about Wicked Cinema was actually the Rush Night. I saw the little 30-second promo, and it automatically caught my eye.
Here on NTTV's Wicked Cinema, we will treat you to some of the best horror films ever made. Movies like 28 Days Later, Psycho, Evil Dead, Carrie, Stephen King's It, Child's Play, Halloween.
Hugo, we can't show any of those. We don't have any money for it. We're just going to show really crappy B-rate horror films instead.
Why?
So we blew the whole budget on your frickin' suit.
Oh.
Wicked Cinema.
Wicked Cinema is kind of our take on, well, it kind of harkens back to like the old shows that I grew up with, and Adrian, the other co-creator of the show, that we grew up with watching, like Elvira and Monster Vision with Joe Bob Briggs, where you would have a host who would generally act kind of silly and show a really awful horror film.
It's a show that makes fun of like really terrible B movies.
Gomar, what is a doll? I don't know, Gomar. What is tender loving care? I don't know either.
Bomar, Gilmar. I told you not to watch those silly Earth programs.
We're creating our own show. So from the ground up.
We needed a set, we needed a place to shoot, or this wasn't happening. And I told Chris, I was like, hey man, I have a shed, it's small, but it might be able to work.
So, we got some creepy paintings over here. We got the poster of Revolt of the Zombies up here. It's terrible. The chair is a little bit of movie magic of itself. If you look up at the ceiling, what we did with the walls and ceiling is we added some black sheets to just kind of give us a sense of space.
So, got the crew together, got the premise together.
It works almost like a show within a show because we're shooting Wicked Cinema, but on the set, in the script, we're shooting Wicked Cinema.
Everybody's great. It's a fantastic crew.
So it's very, like he was saying earlier, collaborative. We all get to give our opinions, ideas, good and bad.
The crew's great. We have a lot of fun. There's hardly a time when we're not laughing.
I really like working with them. They're all pretty cool guys, and they're all pretty dedicated.
I like the whole working environment that Chachi fosters, and it's good humor. People are nice.
The crew, they're amazing. We actually, the last time we shot, we had a lot of really awful audio issues that we just couldn't control, and nobody bitched or complained. And I'm surprised, because if I were in their shoes, I would have been like, F this, and I'm out. But they didn't. They stuck through it, and they've always real supportive. They all work real hard.
Pretty much am Wicked Cinema. I pretty much encompass everything. I host the show, but behind that, I'm the driving force. I think that makes the show happen.
Yeah, I really like it, except for working with Scott. That guy's the worst.
We shoot and we try to get, good takes out of Scott, and Scott screws up because, he sucks. And we give him a hard time for it, as he deserves. And we kind of, have some crew banter, and so there's, you know, there's a little bit of myself. I call them out on their sexism and, you know.
Scott's great. He's hilarious. His facial expressions is what makes the show.
Scott he's a little up and down. He's a little crazy at times, a little too controlling, but, you know, I personally like him. I think the rest of the crew gets a little heated on him too much, but I think he's an okay guy.
There's some potential there. They try. You know, they make a pretty good effort. Again, it's mostly me, again, throwing them a bone.
What I want to do down the line is maybe make it like a web series. I feel like we're learning something new with each episode, so I'm hoping that with every downfall I have as a producer, that the people in my crew are learning from that, so if they want to produce a show, they can do it better than I'm doing it.
I'm about to graduate, and I actually wanted to see if I could take the show and take it someplace and see if I can actually get it made.
Watch Wicked Cinema.